Hi everyone, Cendril here, and welcome back to Echoes of Aetheria, as we go to raid the Imperial Convoy. Wait, you haven't visited your home base yet? Oh, that's neat! That is so cool! We haven't visited the home base before we started this chapter. Let's go to the home base! Contains side story and facilities. That's true, we've not been here. That's really cool! The game didn't have to do that. But it does, it reminds you. Now we're stuck in hiding, our crops are going unattended. Our food will not last long. Well, that's bad. Because they're all about food, if I remember right. Viridian barbarians act like we're a bunch of primitive savages. Which they aren't. From what we learned in the lore. Speaking of lore... Betrayed, sinister elements have seemingly taken over Viridia. It's time to start a real rebellion, a revolution. Fort Albadar is the Viridian center of operations. If we can take it, we will achieve victory. The only thing I wish was that there was something to mark it as new. There's Curie. Oops. I guess there is no extra there. Like, I'm trying to press OK to scroll down, but there's no extra. Female Barrack-Tor and the apparent leader of the Belladorn Rebellion, she functioned underground in the El Saga Caverns, attempting to organize a resistance against the Viridian invasion, but to little effect. Lexi, Cash. Viridia's primary base of Belladorn, built specifically for Viridia's military governance of Belladorn. Academy of War. I think we've seen that. Iskandar. The champion fighter of the Belladorn Rebellion and mate of the rebellion's de facto leader, Kiri. Iskandar's reputation for being both gregarious in spirit and ferocious in battle is well deserved. Light Fury, a blade of legend, part of the lore of the Avatars, thought to have been sent to humanity via the heavens. There we go. Sorry, I don't know why that messed me up there. It was wielded by Saint Landis, the Avatar of Truth. Lucian has received a replica based on the lore of Light Fury. Read that. I think that's everything. I think we're good. He threw it down. He didn't get that, right? Yeah, it's not there. Just making sure. Humans! Takes some getting used to Viridians helping us out. More comfortable around Sarineri. Well, that's where Soha comes in. This is a rebellion hideout. Hey, Soha. Soha, I have come to depend on you for wisdom. And I have to know how you feel about all this.
About you taking up arms against Viridia? As much as I am flattered, dear Lucian, I think it's more important that you know how you feel. And from what I can tell, you haven't the slightest clue.
No, I don't. But the only way to eat a whale is one bite at a time. Things will become more clear as this campaign develops.
I agree with that much. I am proud of you, Lucian.
Yeah?
The way you were willing to lay down your life for Ingrid, and how you're standing up for these people now. Truly principled men are an extreme rarity in this world.
Ah, shucks. So, I have to ask you something. You said you were willing to help relocate the Barrack-Tor to Sayuna. Do you really have that kind of pull? What would King Dargan think about it?
My father would surely object. He is one of the most staunch Cenurian kings ever in terms of our continuing tradition of purity of species.
I see.
Cashing in that pride quickly, aren't we, dear Lucian? I know what you're going to ask of me.
Caught red-handed. Again. Well?
What you ask is difficult. Suyuna has a non-aggression pact with Verdia. If they were to offer any kind of assistance, the circumstances would be disastrous. My father would vehemently forbid this.
Dang. Suyuna could offer so much. Weapons, supplies, maybe even soldiers.
I know. Frankly, I must admit, I do not know how you plan on winning a war with a superpower such as Verdia. The odds seem wildly against us.
Yeah, they are. To be honest with you, Soa, I don't think winning a war with Verdia is a realistic goal, or even a goal I should pursue. I want to cleanse my homeland. I want to save my father from whatever is pulling his strings and plunging the world into war.
Your father? He is a weak man, dear Lucien. I know he cares for you greatly, but he lacked the resolve to show it in his actions. You would be justified in a great anger for him. I cannot imagine putting my own family in death's way. More than anything I want for you, Lucien, is for you to surpass him. He may one day come groveling for forgiveness. It is not deserved, but you could still be an honorable son by thriving in your own life.
I think Soha said a lot about Lucien right there, and I think it's all true. Leather strips, linen thread, and coal. You know, that stuff that I bought. Steel greatsword, night blade. Oh, we get to see the difference. Here's the difference. Claymore. Less weight, has crit to it. That's the sharper edge. Crit's nice. Not as a little less damage than a greatsword. Now the night blade has much less defense, has much less attack, but it gives 10 armor. So there's the defense advantage. You know what? Comparing the steel greatsword and the claymore, you don't lose that much attack power, and you get some crit. Might make me a claymore. Already made those. A dagger, a kanto. Defensive techniques gives you some evasion. Karambit. Light dagger made from steel designed to exploit weak points. 15 crit, nice. A glaive. A polearm, interesting. And a staff. Intrigued I am. Who uses those? Over here, first aid. We also, the usual first aid, healing concoction, rejuvenating mist, cleansing herb, stimulant. Jewels of each kind. You want to throw some of those in. Steel ingots. A ruby ring. And the rings. You know, oh, what do we have here? Bracelets of excess. Minus vitality and wisdom. Plus strength. A lot of strength. Hermit's Lexicon. Minus dex and vitality. Plus int. Strine Word plus wisdom. Minus dex and strength. Coral augment. Inflicts CT damage with attacks. Ooh, that's neat. Take 33% less damage from ice. Yeah, but inflict time damage. You're basically doing time damage. I like that. Raise chance to be targeted by enemy attacks. Lower chance to be targeted by enemy attacks depending on where you put it in. Weapon or armor. Contained lightning. Chance to inflict blind. Take less damage from lightning. These are interesting, I must say. Wonder if we can find some. I bet we can find some. What I will do, however, is I would like to buy a sapphire jewel. And that will go to Soha. A garnet jewel. -2 capacity use. And an amber jewel. We are going to throw... Oh yeah, it's an augment. I could put it in and out. I can take it in and out whenever I want. Forgot that it's not permanent, which is awesome. Deal 15% of normal damage as additional magic damage. I like that. I am going to put in deal 10% extra physical damage on the steel great sword. In her steel blade, I'm going to add that to the armor. In the platina sniper, I'm going to lower the weight. That way I can give a little better armor to Ingrid. Inside the powerful steel mail, I'm going to put the sapphire jewel to give +10 int. How much extra are we talking here? Whoa! 10 to all stats. Yeah, throw that in the seal curse for our man Lucian there. That's good. I'm happy with that. So glad. That's why that was in the fancy treasure chest. Now we know. No doubt there. Okay. Well, I'm pleased with that. Hope all of you are. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I want to make leather gloves. Work gloves. I'm going to add Dex. Amber fragment. Make that. Weight 2. That works for me. That's the weight that Ingrid just picked up from having the jewel in there. Stalwart work gloves. Boost to everything compared to those ragged gloves she has. Alright. Commoner's hat. Basic light headgear. Speaking of headgear. Yeah, she has a headband. Okay. The only thing is... Really, why not the steel claymore? You just lose 3 attack. Or 3 weapon. To get 15% crit. I just feel like that's better. That should be better. Now, I'm not gonna grab it. I'll let you all playing along experiment with it yourself. And I might switch over to claymores later. Well, I just have to see how that works out as the weapons get better and better materials. Skandor is the greatest Barator warrior in the world. As long as he's alive, we still have hope. Lady Kirei?
Hello, Lucian.
Hello, Kirei. We, never really had a chance to slow down and get to know each other.
This is true. To be honest, all this is happening so fast. I'm just taking care of it one step at a time.
So, you and Skandor are...
We are mates. Basically like being married for you humans.
Ah, I see. You two are so different.
I hear this all the time. Esk is a proud spirit. A warrior from head to toe. He's been putting forth a larger-than-life persona for you, Lucian. Probably because he sees you as a rival.
A rival?
A potential rival alpha male. It is very important to him. But once you prove yourself to him and earn his respect, you'll see that he's actually the world's biggest sweetheart. Don't tell him I said that.
Gentle kitty, huh?
Yes. By the way, I'm difficult to offend, but please refrain from the cat references, especially around the younger ones. If what I'm predicting comes true, you'll need to earn their respect as well. You should see them just as humans with a little more fur.
Oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. Sorry.
No worries. We do sometimes call you human or smoothface. It's the same offense, and I'll do my best to curtail such bigotry.
Smooth face? Alright. Fair enough.
Hey, Lucian.
What you up to?
Checking out this sword your dad gave you. Good news. Seems like the real deal. We're lucky the Barrack Tour grabbed this. Bad news? It looks like the thing only had enough energy for one hit.
Only one hit? So
who knows what they'd have done if you actually offed me. Anyway, I've never worked with stuff like this, and I noticed similarities between this material and Alexi's armor. It's so weird. Way higher tensile strength than steel. Way lighter. Can't be sharpened or tempered, though.
my father said it enhances the magic of the user.
Yeah, I figured it was just a medium of sorts. The applications of this are huge. I'm gonna need a lot more time to study this sword. Maybe I can even make it usable again if I learn about its power source.
Really?
This thing is fascinating. Let me study it, kid.
Gladly. Okay, I think that's everything in the Rebellion hideout. With the few Barrack Tour that are here. We made something. Equipment's okay, no real huge upgrades yet. We're still using iron, so... And Iskandar isn't here, so I can't talk to him. Alright! Before we head to the Imperial Convoy, let me save. And here we go. Welcome to the battlefield, humans. Thought you'd never make it. Whoa. I see the plan worked, huh? Okay, Iskandar. So far, so good. Have you scoped out the place? It's a convoy. Maybe a mix of supplies, maybe even some prisoners. It's heavily guarded. After I derailed the train, a small army spilled out from the cars. We'll have to use guile and stealth.
Guile and stealth! Lucian? Good luck with that one.
Many of the soldiers are patrolling back and forth. We can catch them in a surprise attack. I'll be able to unleash a powerful attack before they even know what hit them. That is true, we know that! Alright, now that he's at least in the party for now, let's really go over Iskandar. Let's take a look at his skills. We know stealth, a basic attack that inflicts bleed, large amount of stagger, I like that, so I think I want to keep that one. Focus shot, and backstab. I like backstab. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch some of these around. I'm going to put backstab here, because it's stealth backstab. And we're going to go over his other skills. Hamstring slash. Dagger attack with a devastating effect on the enemy's agility. Duration is short, so it doesn't last long. There's Eviscerate, which we already know. Leaping Strike. Leap to the front of the enemy. Leap to the front of the enemy target and attack. Does stagger damage. Okay, so we can stagger. Heavy Bolt. Ranged shot that ignores 50% armor. Takes longer to aim and fire. Can be intercepted by covering defenders. So that can be intercepted, whereas Focus Shot cannot. Backdash. Automatically dodge the next incoming attack by moving back 1 row. This causes the attacker to falter and slow down for a while. Interesting. Hunter's Mark. Apply the Hunter's Mark to a single target. Next hit will have an increased chance to critical. Ooh, I like that. That's interesting. Let's go. Man, stacking bleed would be interesting. Being able to dodge would be pretty cool as well. No, we'll stick with what he had on, I think. Well, no, I want Hunter's Mark instead of the bleed. We'll play around with that. Alright, let's add points. I really like the stealth. Minus recovery time and cooldown time. And then we'll throw that with backstab. These two working together will be a lot of fun. I'm going to put a point into Kidney Shot. Inflicts a large amount of stagger. Dare attack with a chance to stun the enemy may stagger. Interesting. That changes. But it doesn't say over there in the effects of upgrades that it... Large amount of stagger just may flat out stagger. Interesting, okay. We'll do that. Plus crit bonus. Down for that. The focus shot is neat, but that's what Ingrid is for really right now. I'm not, it's just, I'm having this on just to have, in case I need to shoot somebody in the back. But we're gonna focus more on the stagger and high damage with stealth and backstab. We should take ambush for now, since they really want to put that home about ambush, gain bonus TP from approaching enemies from behind. He goes first, gets that free turn. They really want to make that a big thing. Minus CT cost to move and attacks that include a move. Now this could be useful later in combination with backdash. Because if he can't move back a row, he can't backdash. But... Oops. Went too many, sorry. But with this, it doesn't take him as long to move. So that's interesting. Let's see the others. Eagle Eye. Crossbows deal additional damage and critical chance, increased by accuracy. That's interesting. If you want to make him more ranged, you can do that. Acuity. Gain a bonus to critical damage based on int. I like that. There's Fleetfoot. Deep Cuts. All blade attacks have a chance to inflict bleed, and critical hits inflict extra bleed stacks. And Quick Reload. Minus 33 CT cost from all crossbow attacks. So if you wanted to make him ranged, you can. You can go high range. You can go Eagle Eye and Quick Reload along with Focus Shot, Heavy Bolt. You can focus. You know, next turn comes very quickly, higher chance to critical, does more critical damage, so high chance to crit, and then take a big shot. So there you go. There's some different things you can do. I am going to go with Deep Cuts. As for equipment, hopefully it comes geared. No headpiece. Interesting. He has a lot of capacity. He could do better than this leather armor, I think. He could probably wear mail. Although evasion's a big thing for him, so that may not be the best. Depends on if you just want him better armored, or if you want to keep him with this high evasion, all that dex, dodging. You want to keep him dodging. He has a steel dagger as well. Alright, let's raid this place. The key will be trying to get the free hits. Turn back around. Turn back around. Gotcha! This one's free. Stealth? And backstab. Goodbye. Oh, 1900. You doing okay? The answer's no. Alright. And this is done. Easy. As long as we get that free first hit. Hey, 40 coins. Alright. Ooh, can't go up there. Glad I came this way, though. There's an exploration point. Somebody leveled. Lucian, level 13. Hold the line! Hold the line! Solidify the lines. All allies cannot be moved and have a decrease in damage taken. Nice, Lucian. And Skarndar hits 16 as well. Sneak attack. Dagger attack from any enemy on any enemy from the side. Additional damage if Skarndar is stealth. Poison coating. All damaging attacks have a chance to deal additional poison damage and poison the target. He is definitely rogue. Healing concoction and money. Interesting. I like this. Because all allies cannot be moved. Eventually, enemies are going to start moving the characters. I get that. That's why there's rescue, switch places with an ally so he can get back on the front lines. And now hold the line. So allies cannot be moved. And everybody takes less damage too. That'll be here. For sure. I'm gonna go hold the line whenever we get a new skill slot. Think so. And if enemies start doing it a lot, then we'll deal with it. I really want to fight him. But unless I could go through the train, I wasn't getting that stealth. That's how he's gonna start these, so he doesn't get lit up. Ice Blade. Interesting. How much is Poison Rain? Oh man, 3x3 area effect with poison nails. That's 3x5. I think it hits the whole. Or no, she just has to target it. That's right. She can hit it wherever she wants. Don't know what I'm thinking. It costs 3 TP though. That's expensive. All right, shoot the one in the back. Oh, counter. That's fine. Lucian can take that. All right, now I know you can counter. Cute. Oh, backstab takes 2. That's right. Because I can. Kidney shot. Ah. Crit was enough. I could have gone through there. All right. Well, now I know. Can't jump this far yet. Okay. Interesting. Where are my, air sandals? Wrong game. Okay, just making sure there was nothing else over here. Alright. So we go here and then down. No! You see nothing. Oh, he sees us. That's a shame. Fight me! Stealth? Because they're going fast. They're going right now. Flame Strike! Ow! Ice Blade! Ha! Dodge that one. Ice Blade, huh? Let's see how your guard likes it. You can go away. Convoy Mage. I don't like you mages too much now. You just got really high on the must-die list. Spread that around. Flame Strike. And burn, but that's fine. And in true rogue fashion, backstab. Done. Okay, let's wait for you to turn around. Let's see. First aid. I think I want to go around this way. Now. Gotcha! I'm gonna stealth anyway, because I can. I really like this combo if you get the jump on an enemy. But even then, it's super good if you get the jump on an enemy, because you're just taking out an enemy right then. But for boss fights and stuff, we're not gonna be able to do that. That's okay. We still get a lot out of it. We stealth and then backstab, and we get a lot of damage. And that's that. Done. Cleansing herbs and a garnet fragment. Neat. Needed another one of those. Alright, anything else we can... Money. Make sure we don't get any extra... Miss any little freebies here. A healing concoction. That's not a small freebie. I was expecting, like, you know, just little bits of coins, but that was a lot. I'm happy with that. Alright, inside we go. Nothing. Go. Lucian, too fast! Whoa. Y'all look fancy. Stealth? Convoy Swordsman. Well, why don't we just take one of you out before we get started? Good. Ice Blade? And that's 2 down. Alright, Soha. Let's go... Blood Saber. We're gonna shoot the one in the back. Oh no, he can still kill him with the backstab. Shoot the one in the front. You're dead. Crit. And backstab. Done, because he's still stealth. Looks like stealth will last for 2 attacks. And then it's gone. And the ladies level up. Level 13. Sonic Cannon. Cone-shaped area of effect attack that can knock enemies back 1 tile. And can stagger. Ooh. Finally have an attack that can mess with enemy placement. Interesting. Have a lot of fun with that. You start using some area attacks. Level 13 for Soha. Siphon Power. Absorb the enemy's force to increase Soha's intelligence and magic power. I like that. I am a fan of that. Man, so much of Soha's stuff I want. Siphon Power. Absorb the enemy's life force. More enemy int down. More Soha int up. So many choices. Where's that other guard? See the key treasure chest up there. Hi. Stealth? I think we're just gonna nuke the convoy swordsman right off the bat. You want to act as a guard. What happens when he's gone? Start shooting. And it's gonna be a while before they get to go, so. Chant ice. Blood tap. Sure, backstab again. Gets rid of another one. Too bad Ice Blade's on cooldown. Lucian still does a lot of damage. And that's that. Before they even get a chance. Good. Very good. Nothing. Nothing there. Gotta find that switch. Is that everything here? Yes. Alright. Well, that's gonna have to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Let me know what you think about Iskandar's attacks. And the whole stealth and backstab. Would you play him different? Would you stealth? Just lower his? Or would you just forego all of that and start shooting like crazy with the crossbows? Using the crossbow talents to help out. Several ways you could play him and several ways you could play all the characters, which is what's so much fun. Like, I have my, my way of playing, but that's not the only way to play, and that's what's a lot of fun, and can't wait to see even more from the skills. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.